Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Joe Calzaghe. He weighed in. It's no wonder they call him the Pride of Wales. Roy. One of the hottest. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That jab misses. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
How about that time counter shot? Calzaghe and Jones met for the light heavyweight title back in New York City in November of 2008. Calzaghe won on that occasion. Who's going to take the rematch here?
He forgot how slick, how smooth, how sharp, how crafty Jones Jr. was. Then, Calzaghe came back. The pace, the power, the southpaw style was enough. And the youth got him the win. Now these guys are going to do it all over again. Time has rolled on. But both fighters have got a little slow. Both fighters have got a bit long in the tooth. Both fighters know what they've got to do. Both fighters know they respect the danger each man brings.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that nut.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Calzaghe. Here we go for round two. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice job blocking the hook. Punch, counter punch. Miss with that jab. Well done with that counter shot. That left hook misses. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight. The fans are on the edge of their seats.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your corner man whisper in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about it.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
There's a counter shot. Both want the knockout. Beautiful counter punch. A perfect counter shot. Nice counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance without...
Let's get it started in round three. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter lands. Defense is not an option for these two. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You don't want to trade shots. Good counter punch. You'd like to see more jabs. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter shot. Do not throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Nice counter. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And he misses with that straight left. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Calzaghe in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Round. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Shots, keep smart. Just keep him on the end of that jab.
You're better than this here.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That counter punch caught him clean. Write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. Just missed with that hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? The pride of Wales in some real trouble. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Swing and a miss with the right hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Calzaghe in that one.
What are you doing?
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to block it. They've got to block it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Expending a lot of energy in this round. That jab doesn't score. They exchange punches. Good counter. Oh take another look.
I need to see.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
It's never ever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of heart we need to see.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge. And look, there's the bell to start round 6. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Catch and shoot. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here? So that's that. The referee's made his judgment, and we carry on. Nice counter shot. Counter shot lands. They miss with the jab. Both men step back for just a moment. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Barry, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Good work. Good work out there.
The end of the job.
And there's the bell to start round 7. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until you're sensing the comeback.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he blows you down.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. And he scores with the counter. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with that hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter punch. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skin and go for speed.
Beautiful counter shot. Every time they drop their guard. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight.
Get your mind back on the job.
And there's the bell for round 8. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Good counter punching. The jab not finding its target. Punch, counter punch. Well, Johnny, complete and total domination, a stoppage victory. How do you rate the performance?
A TKO, we've got to see it again. Because TKOs, they finish the story too early. It's like being kicked out of a club before the night's done. We want to get a full-blooded who won and who lost.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Up first, Vasily the Matrix Lomachenko.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the...
What a pleasure it is to be. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Beautiful counter shot. That counter shot lands. And the kid goes down. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
A shot from the gods took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your blood.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, but look at it. It's not that. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And he scores with the counter. It's a good start to the round for this guy.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
That's another scoring shot. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Well done with that counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Garcia. Here we go for round 2. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
There's a counter shot. Perfect counter lands. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Nice counter. Those counter punches have to hurt. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Both trying for a knockout. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Fighters always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Garcia. There's the bell for round 3. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Nice defense on that hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice exchange here from both men. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They're giving us a high-tempo show. Just misses with that jab. A perfect counter shot. That time counter shot. Catch and shoot. Can't throw out a laser. Hold that thought. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Garcia. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? He threw a punch and just got countered. Fantastic punch. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. One punch could change everything in this battle. Good counter punching. They both want a knockout, you can tell. His jab just got blocked. Good counter punch. Nice counter shot. That hook just can't find the target. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Garcia in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. Time for the 5th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Swing and a miss with the jab. They exchange punches. That counter punch caught him clean. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. The jab not finding its target. Beautiful counter punch. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
Hard look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he stopped it.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
I've got to see that again.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises. Well, ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, Sinisa Su.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, and now, from Bray, Ireland, here is a 2-division undisputed champion of the world, introducing simply the best, Katie Taylor. Fighting out of the blue corner, from East Los Angeles, here is a women's minimum weight and a women's junior flyweight champion of the world, super bad, Sinisa Estrada.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch. And that's the opening bell, round 1. Nice hook there. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A swing and a miss with that jab. There was so much hype surrounding this match. I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on you.
doesn't quite connect. The perfect counter lands. Good counter punching. There's a counter shot. Can't score with that jab. No rest for the weary. How about that time counter shot? She misses with that jab. Lucky that hook didn't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talking about Katie Taylor in that last round. Well, things certainly aren't going her way. She's been on the back foot. She's got to... Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Vanessa Estrada is hurt. And down goes Estrada. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
She's got a half a round to get this thing together.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Catch and shoot. Oh, no, not a good sign here for Vanessa Estrada. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you all right?
We're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Estrada in that last round. Well, she gets a minute break here, but I'm sure she wishes it was 20 minutes after being dropped twice. On to the third. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
That counter shot lands. Output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. Vanessa Estrada is hurt. Let's see that again.
A shot from the gods took her out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch perfect. That must hurt.
What they say now. I like to welcome everybody out to the samurai. Indeed. Here we go, one side. Really need. Very beautifully, alliterated. A little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Really need. What you got? Very beautifully alliterated. A little battle raps for you. So alive. So come on through. Big eyes looking like skies and binoculars. 2 nights live singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it, someone alongside it. A long silence. A strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise eyelids sublime and save assignments with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate. In the vein that gang violence meets the gang's demises and it bangs, rises like wings on a plane.
doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out.
Let's go.
That's it. Steady on with the jab, though. Steady on with the jab, and then look for your power shot.
That's it. Set up with the jab, though. Set up with the jab, and then look for your power shot. Double jab, bring in your feet.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. You was on coast in this fight, and now you've let him back into it. Now, it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident now. You've got to take that confidence.
Let's fight.
Switch stance, that's it. What we do in the gym. You know what we do in the gym? Be confident. That's it, nice and smooth. Now stay like that now. All right, let's switch stance. Switch stance. Okay, it's not working. Not working. Switch to southpaw.
Then head and body, that's it. Switch it up.
Stance, that's it. What we do in the gym. You know what we do in the gym? Be confident. That's it, nice and smooth. Now stay like that now.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. I need you to go back out there. I need to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Now, I don't want you to load.
anything. Go back and win the round, all right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
And back.
No, don't load up. Don't try
switching off. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on.
Do your business.
Okay, focus. Big deep breath. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on. Breathe. You're starting to make mistakes.
They ain't stopping